On the war in Ukraine, as Russia says it's downed several Ukrainian drones overnight. One was reportedly intercepted close to Moscow. There were no reports of any injuries. These are pictures of some of the damage. Local residents say it's possible that the drones may have been aimed at a nearby airport. Russia also says that at least 2 more were brought down over the southern Rostov region. These buildings are not far from the region's military headquarters, but again, no casualties have been reported.
It's the latest step in North Korea's plans to develop its nuclear-armed arsenal. On Friday, state media reported Pyongyang launched a nuclear-attack submarine that has been in the works for years. In these images, leader Kim Jong-un is seen inspecting the vessel and addressing the audience at the launching ceremony. During his speech, he expressed his satisfaction with the latest military addition, while adding the country is also pursuing a nuclear-propelled submarine.
Goma Rarus area in northern Mali. This was where a passenger boat was attacked by suspected jihadists on Thursday, according to the Malian army. There are no details of any casualties so far. The boat, plying an established route between cities along the river, was targeted by at least 3 rockets which aimed at its engines, the ferry's operator said. The vessel is immobilized on the river. The attack comes after an al-Qaeda-linked alliance, the Support Group for Islam and Muslims, GSIM, announced last month that it was blockading Timbuktu.
Two years ago, Mexico's court ruled abortion was not a crime in one northern state and set off a slow chain of events to decriminalize the practice. Now, Mexico's Supreme Court has ruled that abortion is no longer a crime nationwide. While the decision does not grant every woman in Mexico immediate access to the procedure, activists are hailing it as a significant step forward.
A Los Angeles judge has handed down a 30-year-to-life prison sentence to that 70s show actor Danny Masterson. The actor has been in custody since May, after he was found guilty of 2 counts of rape. The 2 women Masterson is convicted of raping spoke in court Thursday, sharing details of the trauma they experienced, with one of them saying, quote, "The world is better off with you in prison." Both attacks happened in 2003 at his Hollywood area home. The actor waived his right to speak in court Thursday, but has maintained his innocence. The sentence is the maximum allowed by law, with Masterson being eligible for parole after serving 25.5 years.
Japan has joined India, the Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam and Taiwan to lodge protests against China over its new standard map for including the disputed Senkaku Islands in the East China Sea as part of its territory. Japan's Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno said yesterday that Japan has lodged a strong protest to China through diplomatic channels over a new map released by Beijing last month. Tokyo has urged Beijing to resign the map because it has a description based on China's unilateral claims on the Senkaku Islands in southern Japan's Okinawa prefecture. The new map describes the Senkakus as the Diaoyu Islands, the Chinese name for the islands.
With just a few swapped syllables, a seismic move by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, just days before the world's most powerful leaders arrive for a summit that Modi hopes will showcase his nation's rise as a major global player. A potential change to India's name from, well, India to Bharat, another term for India, but in Hindi or Sanskrit. But why? Modi's right-wing nationalist party, the BJP, says India is a symbol of the nation's British colonial past, with its painful legacy of slavery.
This is what the road through the Khyber Pass looks like. A long line of trucks loaded with cargo. destined for Afghanistan. Thousands of people use this crossing every day, and Torkham is usually buzzing with activity.
Frequent border closures are hurting traders on both sides of the border, and the latest interruption comes at a time when the two countries are struggling with an economic crisis.